So box letters. The idea of box letters is that you have a box, you start with a box, and you want to alter them as little as possible. I saw this thing on Reddit once or Instagram or TikTok, I don't know. And I didn't save it, and it was so cool because it was of a sign painter freehanding, and he started with box lettering and then kind of made his own unique letters. So in box lettering, you start with a box, and the idea is to alter it as little as possible. This is good for outlining where you want your space to be. So my first name is Stacy. If we imagine that this is what an S is like, a box letter is going to try and alter that as little as possible, just using vertical, horizontal, those kind of lines. And you want them to touch the edge of the box. So anywhere you have a space, you are going to put a dashed line coming right next to the box. So any letter, wherever you have a space, that's what you're going to do. There are some letters like T, F, L, P, kind of J, I think is a tricky one. These letters have like feet or legs or long-standing sections, and you just have to end up drawing the whole box out because the whole space thing doesn't really work out. But for most letters, if you just put where the space is, you can figure it out. So if you think about the letter A, okay, so the space in letter A is at the bottom and the middle. So at the bottom of your letter A, you put a dashed line, and then in the middle. Students are always like, what about this one? What about this? Yeah, I will show you the alphabet. I'll have a link to an alphabet. So a P, you can see, has like a kind of leg to it, makes it a little bit easier, and the space is in the middle. Another letter that people think is hard is something like an R. If you look at an R, there's a space in the center, one from the side, and one on the bottom. I'm just kind of showing you the general idea so you guys can make it up as you go. The thing about box lettering is once you have it outlined, you can also use it to then create any kind of letter you want. You can use it as a base for the different shapes and where they should go. So you can play around and create a like totally unique font. You can use it as a reference and then make your letters more like bubble letters. You can curve the edges of them and turn them into bubble letters. Or, you can use your creativity and create a totally new font with those general shapes outlined. So I'll have an alphabet of all the letters, the block letters, so that you can look at it and use it as a reference.